What's up, my people? How una dey? Waiting they happen, waiting they solve. Yes, so I am back again. If you're a new viewer, kindly watch the previous video before watching this one. Now, guys, in today's video, I will be very blunt with my views. No sugarcoating, but still very careful. So, if you do not have the stomach for it, you do not have to watch. Now, Vicky James, Bobrisky, Blossom Chukwujeku, and the ex-wife, Red Vigor, her real name is Maureen SEC, right? They are in the news today, and guys, I will also share my experience traveling to Abuja using Epes. Bad review or positive review, you'll get to know in the course of today's video. But first, let us talk about the issue between Don Jazzy and Deeone, or the fight between Don Jazzy and Deeone. I don't know if Don Jazzy sees this as a fight, but Deeone definitely sees this as a fight. Yes, he's actually been invited by the police at Allegation. He also reacted to that, immediately boasting.
What is my offense? Now me talk say me dey lure young boys. What happen? What happen?
Now, Don Jazzy himself is yet to react to all this. Well, Don Jazzy's friend, or his DJ, actually called Deeone out. He is the only one that's reacted to what Deeone has been posting about Don Jazzy being gay so far. Don Jazzy himself has been mute. Why is he mute about this? I don't know. Although this police invitation, people felt is Don Jazzy's handiwork. We still cannot ascertain if it's actually Don Jazzy. Even Deeone, during his reaction or his reply or his reaction towards that, he did not mention the names, but it seemed like he's still referring to Don Jazzy. But he was seen in that video boasting. I'm just thinking out loud though. Maybe the reason why Don Jazzy do not want to react to this, or is very mute about this, is because he just doesn't want to be dragged alongside this guy or appear in the same news as this guy, or does not want a statement to be juxtaposed or put side by side alongside this guy's statements. I felt like, oh, it's really unnecessary. It's not important. I don't need to reply this guy, man. You can just... Now, if he is the one that's truly behind that, using the police, I also understand him trying to stay mute. The perfect way to go about it is using the police, because if you use your lawyer will still mention your name. Oh, we are legal represent from Mr. Collins of Mavins. You know that is Don Jazzy. So that might be Don Jazzy's handwork truly, but for now, we don't know, and Don Jazzy is yet to say anything about it. Now, let us talk about Deeone's reaction to this. So Deeone reacted to that, boasting, talking about his connection and all that. You see, I don't know who is advising these people. I don't know, because even people who they give connection self, they advise you that they are giving the connection, that be careful out there. But you don't know. Yes, they'll tell you, be careful of it, because they have their reasons. Number one, connection, past connection. And the fact that this guy came out boldly saying this and that, this and that, defamation, and there's limits your connection can go. And there are sometimes, this connection will respect this other connection, and they might say, instead of you to, stay there, whether in the police, whether it's in the cell or in the prison, for you to stay there for like 6 months, they might just say, okay, let us reduce it 1 month. You still get level, but you still spend some time in prison. Depends on the crime, because the things that you're saying, you have to be careful about the things that you are saying. You can say anything. There's freedom of speech, but it's how you construct it. Making sure you have evidence before going all out is important, especially in court. So there are some lines even connection will advise you not to cross. Only smart people will understand this.
What is my offense? Now me talk say me dey lure young boys. Now me talk say me dey live fake life. You people think that you can just do anything on the internet. Oh, you feel say as I did like this now. Oh, now they wish me. Bro, I swear I will not stop. If you like, call am cho. If you like, call am or call it anything you want to call it. I will never. The more you try all this, the more I go to do and they go. Man, see what you want. Okay, what you happen? What you happen? Oga, see, this is just the beginning. Whatever I've been doing, just know say all this was na preamble. Guys, see some of na they happy. Yes, it's good for them. Make it. Oga, see, if only you know, you will not be saying all this is your say. Not be me, you not apply to me. As we did like this, we hold our side, everywhere good. The kind of connection that God has given me in this life, some people they join court because of her. Some people now made it they tear their yansh because of the connection that I have freely on every level. I swear to God, on every level. It isn't a play. Made a lock up to December. Made a okay. That first of all, I want to appreciate people that reach out to me. Thank you. I saw a lot of lovely DM. Man, no do like say, but now those people they wish me evil. Bro, let me tell you something. Nobody in Nigeria, I'm saying it without missing words, nobody in Nigeria can intimidate me. No human, I swear to God, nobody can intimidate me. Nobody. Do you understand? Now, entertainment or whatever, anything where I feel like to talk, I will talk calm. If you say something that does not make sense, you cannot expect us to just keep quiet. No, I will not. If there are some things that are wrong, and some people are not, there are some people are not talking about it because of what they will gain or what they've gained or whatever, I will talk. So you know what? Get ready. It's going to be a very long ride, though. It's going to be a very long ride. Look at my big brother people now. The way fake life has reduced, you will not know what that thing has done to our economy. You will not know. Because everybody just want to make a money. Hey, I want to. Hey, this person just buy car. This person buy Range Rover. They pull on like say Range Rover na in pet. How did you make that money? Do you understand? This are the stop putting people under pressure. Not be now with the say not be me. If not be me, people don't know say all this organized birthday, all these things. They don't know now. They don't know. Say na skit. They take us serious. So guess what? If you are angry, if you are upset, this is just the beginning. I'm sorry for you because you have no choice than just to not the way you feed me. Not the way you feed me. You not feed me anything. You not intimidate me. You not bully me. I go talk. Nothing will happen. Not way. I can't be suppressed. You know what? We don't. What are you saying? No comedian in Nigeria. No comedian in Nigeria has the connection I have. You think I play? Shalom.
Most people have connection, to forget to, but they will still lose their freedom at some point, even though they got an apartment for them beside the prison. It's still more like a prison because you don't have freedom to walk around. Now, let us move on to the next one. And this one is about Maureen SEC Red Vigor. That's social media handle. Now, I don't understand what is going on here. Is she still depressed because these people, they don't divorce since? Although she said not in papers. I'm going to read that. I'm not surprised. She's yet to get over the guy. This guy is already married. Now, you know, we are in the season of people pointing accusing fingers. Yes, we know there are gay men out there. It's the reality. Right? We refuse to let us know that sexuality, because of the laws in Nigeria against gay people, that is understandable. But do we have enough evidence to nail them? Most of them, no. That's number one. And number two is the people we are pointing accusing fingers at. Do we have, substantial evidence? Do we have something? Because the things that I've been seeing so far, they are not convincing. Do we have something to show that this is who they are? Nothing, right? Well, this is the season. So any theory that you come up with will be automatically believable, come off as true, because this is the season. Everybody is just suspecting everybody, right? So this lady, we know she was married to Blossom Chukwujeku, and Blossom Chukwujeku is now married to another person. This thing happened years ago. Why can't you move on? I don't know. She's probably depressed and still broken. I think she's still broken. I mean, somebody that said in a new report that I'm technically still married to Blossom Chukwujeku. So I'm not surprised. Maureen, for me, needs help. And I'm serious about it because everything that she's been posting on social media is still about this guy. Is still around. Now, before I read a new post about Chukwujeku again, because it's the season and she kind of insinuated that this guy is gay, right? Now, before she said that, this was what she said. I'm technically still married to Blossom Chukwujeku. In her words, I would call his mom. She would give me reasons why we cannot divorce. She would say, that's divorce is not of the Lord. Don't worry, it would get better. And then magically he said he was done. And the same you guys as in-laws that were telling me every year to stay. How come your son comes up to you that he is done? And surprisingly, you threw God out of the way. My separation happened way before it became public. I'm not divorced by books. Technically, we are still married. When you say you are divorced, it means you've signed papers, right? Is this the lady that we are listening to? Look, to convince me, right? This is personal, so you have to understand. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion as usual. For me to believe something, I have to see something, right? With this lady is not okay, and she's showing these signs. Yeah, she got people supporting her, which is okay. Everybody have their supporters, right? But I think at this point, she needs help. If Blossom Chukwujeku is the problem, I mean, all you have to do still now at this point is to move on. If you are the one, and I noticed something, she never took accountability for anything. Let us read. She said, in today's world, how you know your boyfriend or husband might be gay. Boyfriend to girlfriend often hides under the church boy clock. It's of the Lord that we both be celibate before marriage. We are doing it for God. If a man wants to be celibate, I've seen situations where it's not just the man, it's the woman that also wants to be celibate. You know, coming from somebody that just posted a video of her kissing mouth to mouth. I mean, anybody could watch that video and say, you too, you are a lesbian. Abi? Yeah. She said, husband will never sleep with you and will never tell you why, but will manipulate and gaslight you into never leaving him. And most times, to cover it up, will manipulate you into convincing him to go through other routes to having children to cover. Said the shame womb watchers make you feel and also his parents will appear undisturbed about your marital situation and convince you to live in your war room with God. So if you watch our previous statement about the family, you will know they usually attach God to things, and she's certainly also referring to them here. She might be referring to them here, but I think this lady should just move on already. And you ask yourself, maybe this is the reason why this lady is still single. And trust me, guys, I will never advise anybody to be with a woman that is still attached to a previous relationship, or to be with a broken woman, because they will also break you. It's as simple as that. I hope she finds happiness, to be honest, a true happiness. Now, moving on to the next one. This one is about Bobrisky, right? We also have Vicky James in the news. This one is about Bobrisky. So I saw in the news today, Bobrisky to face fresh criminal charges as panel indict 4 prison officers. Now, guys, before I read this, I think what I think is going on might be untrue. Is that they are trying to cover up for Bobrisky, but Bobrisky did not get the memo. That's why Bobrisky is trying to run, because if you cover up for him, You protect Bobrisky, you're also protecting the government officials. But Bobrisky no get the memo. Bobrisky, we probably know what he did. He actually did. He's trying to run away. So now the focal point is now on him back again. Why they were already even trying to help him out. Right? Now let me read. Controversial cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, aka Bobrisky, may face fresh criminal charges over claims that he served his jail term in a private apartment that bribed officials of the that's EFCC to drop money laundering charges against him. Now, the panel, while presenting its report, said that there was no evidence that Bobrisky slept outside the Kirikiri Custodial Center. Said there's no evidence. You see, I go tell una say, make una easy because government say if they use evidence, they need evidence. Make sure you get some evidence before you do certain things. Anyways, they said during a 6-month sentence, details of the report exclusively obtained by Sunday Punch on Friday stated that Bobrisky tarnished the image of you see where we are going with this. So at this point, it's getting to a point where okay, if we are trying to protect you and you yourself, you're not trying to protect yourself, like you're just too much of a risk for us, it is time for us to now separate you from us. For me, it's like, oh, it's about time we find a way to break this off. Now, I might be wrong. Again, I'm just thinking out loud. So it is time for us to just break it off and allow Bobrisky face his punishment and dissociate ourselves. Probably what they're trying to do. The panel also asked the Department of State Services to investigate whether directly or through a proxy he bribed the EFCC or the Correctional Service. There is no way, let's not pretend, there is no way they will find out. It is impossible. Now they are going to they want to investigate. The government wants to investigate the government to know whether the bribe was given to EFCC or the Correctional Service. If now you have a family, your brother stole money, and they ask you to investigate your brother, would you say your brother truly stole the money or your brother is into money laundering? It's as simple as that. So now the government, probably that's what the government's trying to do, remove themselves from this and allow Bobrisky face this without their involvement anymore. So they are fighting for themselves now because Bobrisky don't mess up. Now, if the allegations of bribery by Bobrisky are substantiated, the panel said he should be charged with corrupt practices. The Nigerian Correctional Service should file defamation suit against Bobrisky under Section 373 of the Criminal Code Act for his false claims about bypassing the prison system, tarnishing the institution's reputation. And Bobrisky was just this tiny bit to enjoy that privilege until they go say me border. Nobody they advise this guy anyways. Now let us move straight to the next one. Let's talk about Vicky James. By the way, Vicky James is very beautiful. I don't know who they see her as say she's not beautiful or something. I don't know. But naturally beautiful. Without makeup, she's still fine. And that is why she responded with a video showcasing her natural beauty without any enhancement. Low cut. How many people feed down and your face go still look nice? How many females feed her? She reacted to a comment that said now filter and wig they help her, and that's why she reacted without all that. Right now, this shows that the things you all say about her gets to her. Yeah, she sees them. She might have a tough skin. Maybe she's getting to that breaking point of, okay, enough is enough. Although in that video, she says she still does not care. You guys can say whatever you want to say. And there are some points that she made in that video that kind of make sense. To be honest, you can't be happy in your life or doing well in your life and put down negative comments. All those constructive criticism I could understand. That is not negative, this thing. You can disagree with somebody, right? And put it there like, I disagree with you. It's okay to disagree with somebody, but insulting the person using false words, negative words, just spewing negativity, I think you only give what you have. So I agree with her on that. But I think this comment, gets to her.
You see, the problem with many of you on social media is that many of you are not very smart, right? Many of you are not very smart because you should be very, very, very intentional about the kind of energy that you give off and where you give off that energy, because whether it be negative energy, whether it be positive energy, you should be concerned about the results that that energy that you give off would yield, right? As per, if you come on my page to drop something that's supposed to make me feel ashamed or something that's supposed to make me feel bad, you should be ready to see that it yields results, right? Based off of the fact that you know that I'm someone that feels ashamed when people say stuff about me, when people say negative things about me. You should be able to know that this person I'm bringing this energy to is somebody that this energy is going to hit. But if you know that when you keep giving off some type of energy and it's not yielding results, my brother, my sister, why are you wasting your time? Because why am I even surprised? This is something that happens with people, like I said, who are not very smart. Because why are you wasting your time of a place where you are not going to get results? It's just clear that you're not purpose driven, you're not success driven. You don't care whether you succeed at anything. Because do I look like someone who would be ashamed of coming out on social media with my natural face? Do I look like that? This is a face of someone who hasn't slept in days. This is a face of someone who has been under the sun, under stress. This is a perfect face. This is a face designed by God. This is a skin created by the Almighty, the number one, the creator of all things. He made me in his own image. How perfect do you think I am? 100% perfect. Because why? He is perfect. And if he made me in his image, oh my God, do you have any idea how perfect I am? And people that they try, they give themselves some sense. You want to talk rubbish in some places, go to the place where it might be appreciated, place where you will be able to see results, to add ego to yourself, because you're probably a person of low self-esteem, someone who doesn't have self-love, someone who doesn't love themselves, someone who sees themselves, and you look down on yourself, and then you try to reflect that energy or put that energy on somebody else. You are that kind of person, clearly, right? So go to that kind of place. Do I look like somebody that can be ashamed of stuff like that? My dear, you cannot shame the shameless. I am 100% shameless. I will be unapologetically me anytime and any day. Okay, so for the records, I just woke up from sleep and I came on here. I didn't even bother to put on any lip gloss or earrings or to even try to do anything. Okay, this is me. I am gold. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am confident. I am relentless. I am everything that you can think of that is beautiful. That's who I am. Get with it, guys. It's Vicky James. The big one, not the little one. Okay? Period. Love you guys.
Now, I want to talk about the video. This is an opportunity for me to share my thoughts about the video of her spraying dollar bills and the husband spraying 200 naira notes. Is it an okay thing? Is it okay? Again, call me an African man. Because yes, I am. I wasn't born in the West. I wasn't trained in Oyobodo Yibo. Now here, now they born me. You just visited there. So I don't think that is okay. Because, the narrative out there is about her putting her husband in the bottle, controlling her husband. She's richer than her husband. She's using her husband for content. Her husband is a mumu. She's like the man of the house. They even call her husband Mrs. Vicky James. Words like that. Crazy words like that. She might have the tough skin. Do I think the husband have the tough skin? Well, I don't know. Might have or not. But just that $1 bill, how many 200 naira you go see inside? Those are $1 bills. You know what I mean? For one out of it. Do you know how many 200 naira you go see? I mean, you guys can share the money, can share the dollar bills, or you can give him some dollars and join with the dying 200 naira notes. You know, I look, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just where I come from, my orientation or background. You know, I just wasn't trained like that. Maybe there's nothing there. There's nothing to worry about. Maybe it's just me. It's just me. I don't know. But yeah, what do you think about this? Now, my experience traveling using Epes. Now, I stumbled on this video. This Epes flight is for Lagos to London, and you can see the passengers complaining. Now, I saw a comment that really got me angry, and I was like, why are we like this in Africa? They were like, oh, it is our thing. Let me even read the comments. I want to take it step by step. How quick are we to destroy what ours? I bet you won't rush to post this if this were a foreign airline. I'm sure you would have exercised more patience. You can see other people are not even in support. No one made any comment. You have achieved the trending which you aim for. I don't know you before. Now I know you at least. No. If something is wrong, the only way to correct it is to complain about it, especially when that thing keep reoccurring and it's like they're not listening to you, they're not ready to fix it.
Right, this is Manchester Airport. AIRPEACE is here on the tarmac, and we've been here for about 2 hours. No, 2.5, almost 3 hours now. Nobody's telling us what's going on, and it's just a nightmare. The aircraft in there is very, very hot, and all these passengers have come here to take fresh air at the door. We're not having this. I think AIRPEACE really has a lot of compensation today, because what they're doing is not right by any standard, not even Nigerian or international standard. It's not right. So there you have it. Manchester Airport aircraft flights diverted from Gatwick here just because AIRPEACE missed their slot, held in Lagos for 2 hours, and so they missed their landing slots at Gatwick, and that's it. I'm not making this up, guys. We're here on the tarmac of Manchester Airport. That's it. We can't leave. We're prisoners here.
So I made a video, more like a documentary about AIRPEACE. I should be able to put the picture here, maybe the title, I don't know, but let's just focus. In the course of that video, I said, look, I know people are complaining about AIRPEACE. People had advised me, a couple of friends had advised me, look, if you want to travel to Abuja, do not try AIRPEACE. A couple of friends, I think only one was like indifferent, like you can try them. Now, guys, I want to say this. That's my first time traveling by air within Nigeria. Now, they pay me. It's my first time traveling by air within Nigeria. This was in August 26. So I'm going to be very open with this. My flight actually cost like slightly over 200,000 naira. Now, I could have used Ibom Air, but I remember saying in that video, that documentary video, that look, my first flight within Nigeria, because I have this phobia for Nigerian flights. I'm always scared to travel within Nigeria. So I grew up beside the airports. I have heard about plane crashing, and it's actually flights that are traveling within Nigeria. So I have this phobia growing up. There's just this fear. So I don't do it. If it's too far for me to go by land, I don't go, except it's abroad. So I told them that, look, I'm going to use Epes for this experiment. In that video, in fact, I was leaning towards that. Like, I'm kind of, trying to give these people benefit of a doubt. Epes, benefit of a doubt, because I haven't used it. That is how far I go in trying to know the truth. I'm trying to be sure of an information for you people. Yeah. So I used Epes, even though I can afford Ibom Air. I used Epes. Let me know if this thing that they are saying is true. Do you know that they they rescheduled this flight like 3 times before I got there? I got there, they reschedule. While I'm there, they reschedule twice while I'm there. Till 11 p.m. Somebody was even saying that you guys will even be lucky to see your flight that will be taking you to Abuja today. You count yourself lucky. After 5 times, finally the flight arrived. I was super tired, and I'm not physically strong. They didn't make me enjoy my stay in Abuja. I was going for a friend's wedding. I was tired, and you don't want to get there and relax in the hotel while others are visiting places. You also want to join them. With my sleepy body struggling because I was already tired. Even my friends were angry. They came to the airport by 12 to pick me up, or 12 something to pick me up. All through my time in Abuja, I was just super, super tired. Well, I wouldn't advise my enemy to use that flight. Never. I don't go advise my own enemy to use that until they fix it. I wouldn't advise my enemy. Now, here somebody said, I flew Airpeace from London Gatwick to Lagos and back, and will never fly with them again. It was the worst experience I've ever had. I would much prefer to fly with Virgin or British Airways. I thought I would support a Nigerian airline, but the prices aren't even that low, and it was a terrible decision. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some people who had good experience. No problem. Based on my own experience and the reviews I've seen out there, it's not just good at all. And now let me read this. Dear valued, this Epes fare increase. Dear valued clients, please be informed that effective 1st November 2024, Airpeace would be adding 100% increase to their fares across all local routes. Said as of October 25th, a flight ticket for a one-way trip from Lagos to Abuja was 143,000 naira. It is expected to jump to 286, that one-way trip. Look, me, I don't usually have problem with how much you charge. I'm more concerned about not being disappointed. If this person no go disappoint me, if it's not because of content, I wouldn't have used Airpeace. If person no go disappoint, I'm ready to pay that amount as long as you won't disappoint. I don't like stress. But yeah, I hope they are just able to fix things and make sure that it work. Guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. What's your experience using Airpeace? I would really, really like to know, because to be honest, I like the owner, Oyema. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, guys. Until we see you next time. Peace.